Hi everyone, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to all of y'all onto this webinar which we conduct so that you can get more aware of what's you can expect from the platform and get from us. Everyone, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to all of y'all. I thank you for joining in and being a part of this webinar and giving us 60 the 60 minutes of your time. So we'll wait for a couple of minutes before we start. And while we are waiting for other people to join in for the webinar, I would request you to introduce yourself. Please do so. And talk about what you do, who you are, where you're based, what is your business into, etc., so that we can start getting to know each other. In the meanwhile, I'll just give you a background of what you can expect in this webinar as well. So this webinar, so first I'll just introduce myself. My name is Nafisa, and I'm actually a part of GlobalLinker since more than 13 years. And I've been taking care of the platform from the product experience point of view. I also look into customer experience and helping build better experiences based off user feedback and what new features we can provide our members on the platform. The purpose of Global Linker has always been to help you grow your business. How can you do that? Is by giving you a digital space where you can create your profile online, you can list your products and create an online catalog which you can share with everyone, not only on Global Linker, but even with your own existing clients and networks. So you actually have a digital catalog over here. And then you can, get inquiries, even start making it available for sale. So you can enable those features where you can actually get purchases happening on your catalog. So it becomes almost like an e-commerce store, as we call it. And we also provide you different visibility on different channels so that you are not just visible on one place, but in several other places you can list the same product so that the chances of you getting an inquiry or a sale increases multiple times. So just by having an online catalog and if it's showing on your profile may not give you sufficient views or hits. So while you can use the same catalog to have it make it visible in different channels, as we call it, or marketplaces, so that you can look at getting more inquiries as well. And we'll talk about in this webinar, we'll be talking about what are the different things we would be actually looking, what are the different sales channels that you can look at. So while we have 2-3 minutes more, hi, Mr. ASN Prasad. Uh, you're from A plus A Technologies, a SAP partner in both sell and service authorizations from Hyderabad. Then here's Miss Namrata. Hi, Namrata. Hi, Nikhil Patil. Here's Mr. Bhopna from Osara Labasa Online Stores. Mr. Manoj Thakur. Hi, founder of Krupa Sindhu Agro Trader, an Indian exporter of high quality whole spices, millets. Hi, I'm Kausar. Hi, Akshay, an exporter in textile products. Hi, Theorems Groups, Rakesh, manufacturing PET bottle machines. Very interesting. Hi, Mithil, into jewelry from Surat. Hi, Mohit Sai from Little's Aggregate. Hello, Mr. Satyam Kadam. So I think we are 5 minutes up and we should get started now. And I'm sorry if I've not introduced anybody else, but please go ahead. And yeah, so again, what we would be discussing. So again, a very warm welcome to all of you. And here is what we'll be talking during the webinar. We'll be identifying the different sales channels that you can be a part of on Global Linker. So, and we'll talk about what makes a powerful online catalog. What should you be having? What are the elements you need to have so that you can build a good product catalog, which is attractive for your existing customers as well, for whoever you share it with. Existing customers, new customers, any customers who end up visiting your profile, etc. What are the things, elements you should be considering so that your product catalog looks good? We all build product catalogs, we have brochures, etc. But when we want to make it interactive, want to make it online, the certain elements we definitely have to factor And they are very simple ones, like having good pictures, etc. We'll talk about these key elements that you should be having. Then we'll be talking about every sales channel in detail. So there are 5 sales channels which you can list on via GlobalLinker, and we'll be talking about these and how you can get listed on it in brief. Uh, and we'll also touch upon how you can actually manage your catalog on the seller panel. So how can you actually upload, how where you can manage it. We'll be just touching upon it in briefly, and how you can also, if you are a supplier, you would also be a buyer of certain products like raw materials for your production requirements, or your trade requirements, or even for your office or business operations requirements. So there are many others. Many other business owners over here who would be selling those items that you could be looking for. So maybe you can be a buyer of certain products, and if you are looking for more suppliers, etc., this could also be another way for you to network and get in touch with such suppliers. So, and I'll share certain resources on how you can. That's if we time permits, and if we understand that if you all are interested in getting it, we can also talk about getting how you can actually create a better product catalog a little more in detail, how you can write better product descriptions, etc., and the Q&A session. That's about it. So while I'll be talking in the webinar, I will only be talking in the webinar. I would request you to use the chat medium to share any questions you have, or if I ask you any questions, please answer them. That will just help me understand what's the gist of what are you thinking about, and what's your opinion on certain things. And I'll be running one poll as well. So do participate in that. That will just help in understanding what you are looking for. So let's get started. I would like you to have a small notebook, or maybe open your notepad on your phone. This is more of a strategic discussion that you will be having. Why I'm positioning this as a strategic discussion or a strategic webinar, because whatever actions that you would be deciding, or what I would be telling you over the webinar, it would take certain time and effort from your side to build that asset. So creating a product catalog, getting listed on a particular sales channel, you would have to take that decision. Once you take that decision, then you would have to start working towards getting your products visible on that particular sales channel, which takes a little effort and time. Maybe not from you or from your team as well. You can use, your company members can also join on the platform, and they can do this on your behalf. It's not necessarily you have an account, so it has to be only managed by you, but you can have employees do that. So if you decide to list on a particular sales channel, you will have to start working on those steps. So which is why your notepad will help. So you would, after I talk about that particular channel, you would decide that yes, I need to be a part of this, or no, this is not aligning with my business strategy, so I will not be being a part of this. So in that case, you would actually decide and put it down in your notebook that yes, I'm going to do this, no, I'm not going to do this, and then you would be actioning accordingly. This will help you strategize and see how GlobalLinker becomes a part of your business strategy, and it helps you increase your visibility. So if you just think of this as another platform where you're listing your products and then you wait for inquiries, no, that's not what we are doing. You are actually making this as a part of your business acquisition strategy and using this to get more visibility and inquiries. And yes, because effort goes in from your side, you will have to make it a part of your strategic discussion decision as well. You are a part of GlobalLinker, so welcome. And if you have, and over here, I will just do a small walkthrough of the GlobalLinker platform for you. Let me just go back here. I believe you already, if you all can just give a yes or a no, whether you are already a part of the GlobalLinker platform, or you may have just joined after looking at the webinar. That will just help me understand whether you are, you can just type with a yes or a no. Okay. Oh, great. So most of you are already a member on GlobalLinker platform. I'd also like to welcome many of y'all. So welcome again. And I see that so many of y'all have joined from different parts of the world, this being a global platform. So I see the members from India, from the UAE, from Sri Lanka, from the Philippines. So great. Thank you for being a part of this webinar as well. Yes, you'll be getting Abdul Kadir, you'll be getting a PPT of the recording. Since you're registered, it will be directly emailed to you at the email you have registered for the event. So this is your account on GlobalLinker. As you sign into your account, I'm on a test account over here, which we manage. So you can be once you create your account and you sign in, you would be seeing a dashboard, something like this, where it gives you an overview, a little bit about your product listings, any orders that you may have received, what buyers are looking for. So there are certain RFQs which people actually use over here. They raise. So there's certain inquiries they raise over here. So you can, look at these inquiries, and if you find them interesting, you can respond to these RFQs. We anyway already reach out to you if we think these RFQs are relevant to you based off your profile and your activities you have done on the platform. So, for example, if there's an ABS enclosure requirement, and if you are in that industry or it's already in your product catalog, you'll definitely be notified about it. Or our system intelligence reaches out to you as well, based of different parameters. But you would get to know about these requirements where buyers are actively looking out for such products, and you can actually reach out to them, and you can reply with your quotation. So there's several other requirements which are raised like this. Like, for example, there's a tomato puree processing plant requirement and a Canon photocopier machine requirement, etc. So, if you think you can actually go and respond to these RFQs like this, you can see the detailed requirement over here, and you can post a reply simply by adding a product from your catalog. Now, these are test products which I have, but here this is where you can add your product. So this becomes a reference for the buyer. You can update your quantity, the pricing that you would want to offer. So maybe I'm offering it at 65 rupees, for example. And my lead time once the order is confirmed is say around 15 days. So I would put that. I would add my inputs over here. So I am able this as this material, etc., and any packaging requirements you would want to add. You can also talk about the Incoterms, delivery duty, and the payment type that you would be comfortable offering and send it across to the buyer. I'm not sending it because it's a live requirement. And you can reply to these RFQs, as we call it, with request for quotations. I'm going back to the home page. And as you scroll down on the homepage, you see several other things as well. One is you see a very interesting feature is the supplier spotlight. This is one place where we would like you to be present and would like you to be visible over here. So here, it's an automatic way where you can get listed. It's completely automated. What you need to do is meet a certain amount of criteria, which is displayed over here. You can actually put you'll have to update your profile to a certain extent. You'll have to add a catalog. You have to be verified, etc. So once you do all of that, you automatically become a part of supplier spotlight. It is our way of helping you get more visibility, so that when other members also scroll on their timeline, they see this feature. And if they find that profile interesting, they can actually open and view it. So I'm just opening a profile over here in front of me. And you can see once it loads that, they are an export house and they have a banner, a logo, they are GST verified, that's in India. You have to give a GST verification, and there's a lot of information that can help you as a buyer or the person who would like to network with them to get enough information about what they do. So here is their catalog, which you can see. It's nicely updated, and you can view more about it as well, the licenses, certifications. So the same thing that you are requested to update on your profile as well. There's a lot of information. Once you update all of this necessary information, you can also be a part of Supplier Spotlight. There are a lot of other members who also post on the platform. So we know how timeline is important. Timeline just helps other people interact with one another, know what they are doing, etc., and helping you talk about your business. So you can use this feature like this to make other people in the community more aware about your business. So this is more of an awareness part of the branding solution, which you would be doing. Everything is not only transactions. Everything, it could be, a little bit of social interaction is also important to help create some recollect between other members about your branding and your products, etc. So you can use the timeline feature to do that. There are many other features like articles. You can read articles which are posted by our own GlobalLinker members, because they are experts in their field, like say in leadership and development and certain taxation related activities and all. If you are expert in your field, you would like to write, use this as another social way to help make your branding strong. discussions. We already went through it over here. You can also be a part of groups. You would already be a part of industry groups, but if there's something you would like to interact with other people, you can do that. uh, Events, my inquiries. Yeah, you can be, you can also create events, etc. over here as well. So in short, this is where your online, this is one very important part is all of these activities you're doing over here, you would need, it's backed by your profile. So I'm just briefly visiting my own profile over here, a test one, I'll wait. But yeah, this is where you can actually update all the information that I'm asking you. Just click on the edit in the other sections over here to add that information, which you can see, and add your licenses, add your awards and recognition. Because think about it, you are not there to talk to the buyer upfront about yourself. What is displayed about you over here is what the buyer will know. So how much ever interesting, not only interesting but accurate and correct information you add about yourself is what will make the buyer interested in starting a conversation with you or sending an inquiry about your product. This catalog has already been added by over here. So you can see it. My profile is 88% complete. I can add a picture, write a little bit about myself. And yes, of course, I'm here to do business. I'm here to get inquiries and transactions. So my catalog is really critical for me. So we have a separate section over here where you access from your online store, or you can go and do it from here. It'll lead to the same place, which is what we call as the seller panel, which helps you manage your orders, your inquiries, your catalog. Everything is displayed to you over here. We'll come to this section at the end of the webinar when we talk about how do you manage your catalog. But yeah, this is how your profile typically would look like. And yeah, coming back to the PPT, to the next part of what I would like to talk about is, so once you know about your different how you can navigate through GlobalLinker, let's talk about where you can, once you add your products onto the catalog, where can you show it? One, you can show it on GlobalLinker. We already saw it on a couple of members' profiles. We already saw it on 2 member profiles, that this is how the catalog looks when you actually share a profile of someone. I can share that with you. 1 second. I'll share that with you right now, I'll share it with you in a bit. The second is your own e-commerce store. So if you want to if you want to have an independent entity where you have your own URL just for your products, you can build that. It becomes an e-commerce store, and you can you can configure it, or you can set it up in a way where you can either get only inquiries, or you can get only purchases, or you can have both. So this suits the type, this will align to the type of business you are, honestly. And if you are in the B2B business and you are doing customized products, or you only take in wholesale, or pricing depends upon the number of quantity, etc., or for any factor that you would not want to purchase, but you want to start with an inquiry, you can enable to just get inquiries. For many B2C businesses, they are very happy having purchases directly on their website, so they can just execute the order as well and focus on doing digital marketing activities to get customers on their website. You can enable the add to cart version as well. And you can enable both too. So if you're supporting add to cart, if you're supporting purchases and you want to get inquiries as well, you can have both the options open. The third is your company profile, which we already saw. And then we have another 3 ones over here. One is the Indian Business Portal, which is backed by FIO, and it's the Federation of Import-Export Organizations, and Apex, the Apex export body in India. They have created the Indian Business Portal in partnership with us, and this is more for SME exporters to list their products so that foreign buyers can come in, one, place inquiries on them, and second is they can also raise their requests over here. The next channel is ONDC. We are all and these two are more applicable for Indian SMEs only, while we because it's a global platform, we are also focusing towards every country. So the Indian Business Portal and ONDC are more specific towards Indian SMEs. ONDC, all Indian businesses are aware of. We know of the ONDC network, and you can list your products on the ONDC network via GlobalLinker as well. We'll talk about that in detail. I missed mentioning about GlobalLinker, which is basically a B2B marketplace where you can list your products and you can get inquiries coming into your, or direct purchase can happen on your product, and that is managed by us only. And we are a marketplace where you can actually list your products and buyers come in and place requests. We already saw one of those requests on the GlobalLinker channel where we are making it aware for you to see. The next segment I would like to talk about before we actually talk about each sales channel is, how do you have a good product catalog? A good product catalog has certain elements. So wherever you're creating a catalog, whether you're doing it even in your own company brochure, which is a PDF or a PPT, or a flyer which you would print and share, or you are maintaining it online in a platform like GlobalLinker, you would need to have certain very important elements which are actually standard across. So one is, you need to have clear and sharp photos. The second is, your product name should be very simple and clear. Third is, you have to add descriptions which you think is going to make the target buyer or your target buyer make the decision to either inquire or make the purchase with you. Make sure that and this is more for online, because online helps you get more visible on Google or on web search. So you should make sure that your descriptions and all which you write are SEO friendly. They help your catalog come in web searches also easily. That's what SEO is all about. So if you see the benefits of having an online catalog, I would just like to step on that and talk to you about this. The several benefits of having an online catalog versus a static one which cannot take inquiry. What could they be? One, this becomes shareable with anyone instantly. I can share it on WhatsApp. I can share it on email to anyone. My product catalog can be constantly accurate and relevant at all times. I just need to have a team member who say updates the catalog time to time, so removes the discontinued products or services and adds new products and services as relevant on time to time. And the product catalog or the link is this continues to be the same, so I can always share that with everyone. So if the link is already available with my clients and customers, they simply have to click on the link and view the updated catalog at all times. The third part is, the catalog becomes very the catalog itself can take inquiries. Yeah. So here is, I just clicked on the catalog because I've made it clickable, and you can see that this is being created by a customer or by a member who's on GlobalLinker. So when I click on that particular product, I can actually come here and see much more details about it. So this is his catalog, and here I can see images. I can request a quote. So this is one benefit which is not available in a PDF. For PDF, maybe the buyer will have to wait to call your team, and maybe the time zone is also not working out. So there could be a possibility that there could be a drop in inquiries, and you lose on that gap and opportunity because of this. You're directly the buyer, if interested, he can write, I'm looking for 100 and my company name is XYZ and I am from this city and my country is, and this is my requirement is, and I send it across to you. There will be a verification that happens. We request for a mobile number and this, which would be coming directly, so that the buyer gets authenticated and you get the requirement as well. Mm, Okay, I'll have to, just trying to get back to the PPT. Yeah. So here, these descriptions convey a lot of detailed information that you can see as well. And I can scroll down another one. I have another example I would like to show you. Several of our people also think that we don't, this having an online catalog is more meaningful and relevant to businesses who are in the B2C space. But I don't think that's a valid point anymore, because even if you are in the B2B space, it's important for you to be online. One, because it helps you get noticed in web search and in whichever platform that you are listing your products in. That's important. That's one. Second is, the product catalog helps you get inquiries real time. You can share it with your existing clients. And I would like to reiterate that whatever catalogs are getting built on GlobalLinker are not only for the GlobalLinker platform, but it can be shareable with anyone, even outside of GlobalLinker. You're not building this asset only for yourself. only for the GlobalLinker network, but you're building it actually for your business, which is why, again, you have to decide whether you're going to build the catalog firstly over here. Now, there's another pure B2B product into Matchboxes. And you can see the prices on request. They are only accepting inquiries over here. And very nice pictures. As we said, you need to have all of this. Very important. And you can see that this is also, nicely put information over here. So let's go to their catalog. This is an e-commerce store which they have converted it into. And you can see that very nice information is very clear. It's written in bullet points. Nice information is mentioned, enough for the buyer who knows about this product to get that information and send an inquiry. There's also an MOQ which they have put in over here, that this is the minimum order quantity I would like to purchase, and take it forward from there. A lot of information about the business, etc., for the buyer to scroll and see. So let's take a recap as to what do you need to have a good product catalog. One is good pictures, simple and descriptive titles. A good description is important. Since it's online, there's a lot of focus so that you can get the benefit of web search and be come over there as well. Make your description more SEO friendly, and you have to mention certain SEO related information, which is there optionally asked when you enter a product, but it is important you add it, given that it helps you in web search as well. So make sure you add it. Now, many this is with my conversations with several sellers. I've seen that too many people, a lot of us, while we are great in our business activity, we know our product inside out, but then you have to describe it in a nice way so that it's readable, it's presentable. It becomes hard for us to do that. So, but now there are several tools that are available which can help you with content very easily. So AI has really helped, redefine the way you can write content well. So if you know the specifications, you can actually give it to AI to do that. So if we have time in the second half of in the last part of the webinar, if you are interested, maybe we can do that. We can show you how to write a good product description about product description, which you can add onto your product catalog as well. So if you can just say a yes or a no, whether it's something which you are keen on, then that's something I'll pick at the end of the webinar as well. You can just write in the chat box yes or no, and that'll just help. Thank you. The first sales channel now we get started is your company profile. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, we'll take it up for sure in the Q&A session. I'll take that up as a question, and we'll do this for sure. So yeah, the first sales channel, we have 5 to go, is your company profile. So as you add products into your catalog, you can see that you'd already, your products start showing up on your company profile. It's great. So somebody's asked if these services are free. Yes, all of this, whatever I've shown you to now, is free. We do have a subscription plan, but that is to use some advanced features, and I can show you that at the end. But yeah, it's free, and the advanced features are available at a price, and you can review that and purchase it after you decide whether it's adding value to you or no. So here, when you add products to your catalog, they start showing up on your company profile. So here is where it is. You can see these products mentioned. You can actually go to this particular. I have it linked over. So they have a banner. We've already been through one profile, but here is where you can see they've added his profile pretty well. And here you can see that these are the products they are offering. If I want to, I can actually go to their e-commerce site now. So they have also created another sales channel, which we'll be talking about next. Applicable for all is is the e-commerce store, and here they have created this. Here the product is visible on the GlobalLinker marketplace. So you can see this, and an inquiry can be sent directly over here. So here is where you can see. I'll share this profile with you so that you can also see it. So what I meant to say is that whether you are on the GlobalLinker platform, you're registered, you're not registered, it doesn't matter. Your profile is shareable and viewable by anyone. I'm just chatting this profile here and maybe another one as well. Yeah, this Matchbox one. You can have a look at it. One was the e-commerce store I've sent, and one is the review it, see how the profile has been updated. Try to compare it with your profile, which is there on the GlobalLinker platform, and update it accordingly. so that to have the similar amount, not similar information, but make sure that the fields are filled so that your profile also looks this complete and attractive to a buyer as well. So one is your company profile. The second is the GlobalLinker. The second channel is GlobalLinker, which is a B2B marketplace I was talking about. This is which is managed by us. And we encourage you to be a part of this marketplace so that once you get listed over here, buyers come in over here. We work towards getting more buyers onto the platform, and they raise inquiries. Certain of these inquiries we already saw over here. So we display them over here, which are raised by our buyers, and you can review them. And these buyers also reach out, they say they can send a direct inquiry to you as well. So if this is for global buyers, it's not only restricted to a certain market or a certain region, but it's buyers come in globally and sellers are also global on this network as well. So you can, if you're interested, now is where your notebook comes into very handy. One is, do you want to build an online catalog on GlobalLinker? If that is yes. Second is, do you want to get listed on the GlobalLinker channel? We can go over here also and see it. This is the live site over here. You can see, products are listed, etc. And maybe here there are B2C type products as well, which members can purchase, and there are B2B type products as well, which you can see. So the price on request, prices are displayed. There can be inquiry and direct purchases too. Here, while the price is displayed, it's an inquiry only product. This would go as an inquiry. You can also be a part, and we encourage, we work towards getting buyers coming on the platform over here. So do take your notebook down, write sales channel, GlobalLinker, and put a yes or a no next to it. Whether it's something which you would which you would like to list your catalog on. So what's the checklist to be a part of GlobalLinker? One, you add your products to your catalog. That's a one-time activity. While you add products in the catalog, you don't have to list it again and again for different sales channels. One product, and that same product can be displayed in different five places. So one is the company profile, second is now GlobalLinker. Yes, you'll have to meet certain criteria to get listed over here. So you go to Gale Sales Channel, you have to link your product to a certain category which are listed. So on GlobalLinker, there would be a product verification that happens over there, and you have to meet certain eligibility criteria, like your business needs to be verified. You need to have minimum 3 images. So every sales channel has its requirements. GlobalLinker Marketplace also has its own requirements. Once you meet that, then you can list your products, and you can choose from your 100 products in your catalog which you have added online, which products you would like to get displayed onto the GlobalLinker marketplace. So that also is something which you can decide. That's the flexibility that's available. And all your orders and inquiries will come on your sales channel. I'll show that to you at the end. The second channel applicable to all, again, is an e-commerce store. So if you would like to build your own online asset, as I would call it, where we go shopping onto many independent businesses websites I would know of. So you can also build one for yourself. If that's something which you have been envisaging, you would like to do, you can set up an own e-commerce store via GlobalLinker. The same product catalog you can make displayed over here, manage that, and run digital advertising and marketing activities to get customers coming onto your store. The only difference I would call it, like many of us say, oh, this is a big thing. Yes, it's a big thing. It's almost like setting up a new branch for your business. So how you set up a new branch in a different city or in a different place for your company, or you set up a warehouse. Creating an online store is another asset which you're building. So it will be completely managed by you, and you would have somebody who would be doing that. But to get customers coming onto your store, the way you would do it offline, you would run flyers, you would do advertising, you would do promotions, you would have to do similar things on your online store as well. So you do, for that case, in online, it's slightly different. Yes, you would be doing advertising, so you do keyword advertising, which is on Google search or on web search. So customers come from Google to your site. You would do more social activities, like on Instagram or on social media, wherever you think your target audience is, and you do some non-transactional activities to get people to come and visit your site. Then your website has to be well made enough so that people browse to your site and start making purchases or inquiries. It depends on how what your strategy is for your business. So this would be the second one you would have. There are certain examples I've put of B2B businesses as well as B2C businesses you can see over here. So here is actually a pure B2B business, and they have created their own e-commerce store, online store, I would call it. And it's only inquiry because their products cannot be sold off the counter and it requires customization. But yes, they have created this as an independent entity, which they put on their business cards and on their email signatures, etc. So this is your online catalog, which is with everyone you can see. I'll share this with you over here so that you can also browse and see this. Yeah, here's another one. I don't think, yeah, sorry, this one here. So he has not renewed his SSL certificate. SSL certificate is very important online. It helps the web and even us, the buyer, the visitor, to understand whether your site is using secure this. So it's good to have an SSL certificate. It's a requirement right now. So you can go and purchase it from any domain purchaser, and this then goes away. It looks like it's, you don't see that not secure over here once you have an SSL certificate. It's good to have one. So here is another product, which another business which is into inquiry as well as add to cart as well. So they were a purely B2B business, but they have started taking purchases as well. Maybe they would like to take sell samples, etc. So here is something which you can also do. Now, I would like to take your notebook and decide whether this is something which you are interested in. So you should write a yes or a no next to sales channel e-commerce store. So you add products to your catalog. You visit my store under sales channel. You select a theme, what is the layout you would like to. You create the storefront as per that. So you put banners, etc. You put colors, you put your logo, and you add your policies, terms and conditions, shipping policy, etc., which you need to add about us, your company, etc. You can add that. Then you create your categories and navigation. Very important, say when a visitor is visiting your store or your office, your layout becomes very important. So that's what your navigation is, how you want your customer to navigate on your online store. Add all of that, map your products. You set up, if you're taking add to cart, you set up payments and shipping options, and you publish your store and you're ready to go. Take note that this is your own independent this. For this, if you would like to get people to come and visit your website, you will have to do digital marketing activities. The effort comes in from your side. We are called a hosting platform that helps you list your online store over here, and we give you the tools to do that. So there are Google Analytics where you can get linked with, etc., that you can use data to make sure that you're in the right direction and you're getting the right visitors as well. So you need to have a business strategy. If that's something which is there, maybe you've not thought about it or you start thinking about it, this is a good time to do so and you work towards it. The third sales channel, as I said, applicable only to Indian SMEs is ONDC. ONDC is an effort by the government of India to help businesses get more visibility across different buyer apps as well. So we know that as business who's sitting here and he would like to sell online, he can do so if now via the ONDC network. GlobalLinker is a certified seller participant. That means we can enable you, we can allow, if you list your product here and enable on ONDC, we can help, we have the pathway to show to help your products go on the ONDC network. There are different buyer apps where ONDC has partnered with. So we are the seller app who helps sellers get listed on the ONDC network. And any orders you get, again, you can manage it from your sales seller panel over here. So this helps you get access to new markets. So again, the checklist is very simple and the same. You have already added products to your catalog. You set up and publish your e-commerce store. You enable your shipping zone because the products will be visible as per the shipping zone that you have enabled. Also, a logistics partner because the logistics will be managed by you. You visit enable ONDC, and again ONDC has its own eligibility criteria, like with respect to verification, product information you would add, and once you do that, then you comply with that, then your products get listed on the ONDC network. Yeah. So Also, one thing I would like to mention over here, currently ONDC is more supporting B2C businesses because that's how they're piloting and that's how they're going ahead. However, after some time, they would also be opening it up for B2B businesses as well, and and that's where we would like to say that it will be relevant to B2B businesses in future once ONDC opens it up. But yes, that's the plan, long-term plan as well, that B2B businesses also benefit from the ONDC network. The next channel is the Indian Business Portal. Indian Business Portal is an initiative by FEO, the Federation of Import Export Organization. They are our partner as well, and they have created this marketplace over here, where which they then show it to their partners and consulates, etc. And buyers come in and browse over here who are looking for Indian exporters, and they also place their requirements over here as well, which we list over here and make it available for you to see. So you can list your products over here so that buyers can come and view profiles as per these categories. So there are several categories which are mentioned over here. And if there are requirements over here, you can browse on these and you can also list your products over here too. Sorry, and respond to these RFQs as well. So the next is you can take your notebook again and mention if ONDC and Indian Business Portal is something where you would like to list your products on. So the checklist over here is again pretty simple. You add your products to your catalog, you set up your e-commerce store and payments and logistics. It's a requirement by Indian Business Portal because they also direct buyers to your own online store as well. You need to have a IEC, given that this is for exporters and there are foreign buyers who will be coming here, and IEC becomes a mandatory requirement. So if you don't have an IEC, you should apply for one. If you have an IEC writ, you just have to submit it. It will get verified. If it's verified, then that's one of the things, and you submit your catalog for verification. Once it's verified, you can list your products on GlobalLinker, Indian Business Portal. All of these sales channels, adding your products, getting them visible on different sales channels, which is your store, GlobalLinker Marketplace, your profile, your ONDC, Indian Business Portal, you can manage it from here. Managing your catalog is from here, and you can and any orders and inquiries you get, you would see it over here and maybe here. So this is where your seller panel is, and I'm just coming to the live seller panel now. So I can see my orders here, my inquiries here, my inquiries for the marketplace are over here. Here is where I can actually manage all my sales channels. So this is my store, this is Indian Business Portal, this is GlobalLinker Marketplace, ONDC, and my company. So all of them I can manage from here. My main catalog would rest over here. So all my 100% of my products are listed over here. And here is where I can actually, so I can add all my products over here. And here is where I can actually manage my store and its details. I can go to GlobalLinker Marketplace and I can, from these 100 products, I can decide how many are listed, how many are not. And this tells me, okay, this is missing in this particular product, this is not missing. And I can actually complete that requirement and get listed as well. So, so to access your seller panel, it's pretty simple. Again, I'll reiterate, you come to your profile over here, you sign into your account and you click on, once you browse over here, you see existing inquiries, etc. If you would like to reply to them, you can reply to them from here. And if you want to manage your catalog, you can actually just go on, click on online store over here and you access your online catalog and manage it from here. You can also post your requirement via RFQ. So as we mentioned that you can search for products. If you are looking for some raw materials or any business requirements, etc., you can, look for products over here. And a great way to, interact and connect with new businesses as well. So since we are also, while we are looking for new customers, we could be also looking for new suppliers. So you can come and do that either by searching suppliers and their products or by raising an RFQ where you saw that their buyers are already doing that. The several resources, GlobalLinker is a DIY solution. We encourage you to spend less money and try and use the features which are available and list your products on your own. So do that. So there are several tools that we have kept over here, which is linkers to assist. We do webinars like this so that you can participate and get that knowledge and pass it on to your team as well. And your team can also participate in these webinars too, if they are the ones who are going to manage it. So you can use these tools to your benefit to make your product catalog more better, to get visible on the different sales channels and get listed, and use it yourself. So these are the tools to help you do that. I'll pause here for a minute and I will just raise a poll to help understand that from the ones we spoke about right now, all the sales channels, would you be interested? Which are the ones, sales channel you found the most interesting in right now? And I've just put the poll live right now. I'm not sure if you all can see it. If it's in your screen, please participate in the poll. And this is just again more than me. It is more for you to figure out what are the channels that you were interested in based on what you wrote on your notebook, and you can mention over there that yeah, this is will help you understand as per strategy what is adding value to you. I'll give it a couple of minutes. I'll wait for 10 seconds more. Okay. So thank you for answering, and we'll just publish the poll right now. Yeah. So many of, actually, maximum of you all have said that you all would like to be a part of GlobalLinker Marketplace, and then followed by the Indian Business Portal. And you would also like to have your e-commerce store. 39% have said that, and 28% would like to be a part of the ONDC network. So great. And we also provide, an online discussion where we can review your catalog. And maybe if you would like to have any questions, we can help you do that. So you all have said that you all would want, 61% said that you would like to have a discussion. So we will share a Calendly link with you. You can actually set up a meeting, and my team can then be a part. Yeah, I'll share this. And my team can then be a part of this to help you get listed. I've sent you the link over here. You all can schedule a meeting as per your convenience on this. So thank you very much for giving your this for the poll. I'm stopping the share and I'm moving to the next segment. Oh, so we are almost at the end of the webinar, and now we'll move to the Q&A session. And I'll just start with a couple of questions first. So here we are. Mm. Okay, so two people have mentioned, three people actually, is this for product companies only or services organization can also participate? Please guide us with an existing service organization profile, if any. I don't have one handy, but I'll give you some inputs on this. And Vinita has also mentioned the same thing. Please answer regarding service providers. Preeti Jain has also mentioned we are also a service provider. Please ask how it can be useful. So now, if you see, GlobalLinker is a networking platform. Apart from the fact that we have more than 400,000 SMEs registered on the platform. So that's a great way for you to interact with businesses like these and offer your services. So here you can actually go and 1 second. So once you log into your account over here, you can actually go and visit connections, and you can see what kind of connections you are. Yeah, you can go to add connections over here. Yeah, and here you can select. You can start reviewing different businesses registered as per country, city, industry. So let's say, for example, I'm removing the country filter and I would like to, view people in the automotive industry. Just selecting that the first one. And you can see that I'm like, all the businesses are registered, listed over here for me to see. Now I can go and view their profile and I can actually send them a connection request. So as a services organization, one, it's important for you to have a completed profile. That doesn't mean you cannot have a profile. You can register your services as a and add it as products as in the product space. While we understand that maybe there are more product specific, but you can definitely add your services as a product, and your profile is updated. Your profile gets shared when you send connection requests, etc. So you can reach out to such businesses as well. And this is even for a product based company. So I'm looking I'm a tire manufacturer. So I would be looking for, maybe garages. I'll be looking for, etc. The, different people who would want to uh, utilize this my product. So I will also look at industries like this, and then I can filter it as per country. So maybe I'm looking for, I don't know if that's the right one, but yeah, let's see. There are businesses that show up over here, and I can start sending them invitation requests and introduce my business as well. So if I send a connection request, I'm just clicking on one, I can actually write, while there's a pre-filled message, I can write more about my business and send it across, and my profile will also go with this. So I hope this answers your question. Vinita, I hope I've answered your question. Nishant is asking which certificate. So in your profile, we ask for licenses and certification. So for a buyer, especially international buyers, or forget international buyers, even buyers within your local network would be saying that, are you ISO certified, if that's a requirement? Are you FSSSI AI certified? Or if you have those certifications, it adds a lot of value to your business as well, right? So it's good to show off and show it off as well directly on your profile, because then the buyer, it helps the buyer take decisions when he's comparing from different businesses. So you should be showing your licenses, your certificates, if you have any, over there, and put it on your profile as well. Now ONDC, Sagar is asking, now ONDC is available for without showing price visibility. I am not sure about that. I'll have to get back to you by checking with my team. ASN Prasad, I have already answered that question on how we can help IT service providers. I've just shown it to you. Yeah. So I think I've done that. Maybe I have a couple of more questions in the Q&A session. I'm just checking. Yeah, I've already answered that question, Sagar. I'll get back to you on this. So one of the things, while we spoke about it, where you were interested, is in how we can build a good product catalog. And to do that, how can we add product descriptions, which is very tough. If I have to write something about it so that it adds value, and it's also SEO optimized so that it can help in Google search. How can I do that? So here we have, say, a product over here. I can go and add a product. So GlobalLinker already has this feature where we have enabled AI in the product field as well, so that these descriptions get auto-generated by certain information you would give it, and your product description and summary and the SEO information gets auto populated. So let's try that out. So product name is, say, tractor for fields, and I come here, and here I need to fill the summary, I need to fill the description, and here we have SEO information. So I need to fill the meta title, meta keywords, meta description, which helps in my Google search. Now I can just click on get AI suggestion. It's taken my this. If I want to add product features, I can add it. So it is, heavy duty, can add attachments. I'm not very clear about this, but I'm just adding as per this. And my target audience is our large field goals, etc. And I'm clicking on generate. Yeah, heavy duty tractor. So they've given me a product name. It's given me a nice product summary. Heavy duty construction, versatile attachment, efficient and reliable performance. I have to review it obviously to see if it's matching my, if I can give more technical information, it will give me a more technical product summary as well. So that adds a lot of value. So please make sure you give that. And product description in detail, build for task, etc., etc. The meta title, meta description, meta keywords, everything gets added. So I can just keep it here. Means it's getting added onto my profile. And you can see it's already added. It takes a matter of a couple of seconds now when I can leverage AI. Now, this is a paid feature on GlobalLinker. You have to pay to use it. This is a part of the subscription plan. But however, you can also use it for free by going to free AI tools which are currently available for free, like ChatGPT. give them an instruction similar to what is there so that you can get it, and then you have to copy paste it on your field. So that way you save money, and you can also use it for your benefit as well. So I'll give you an example where I have already created this. So I can say this, that I'm a manufacturer and exporter of induction motors, and my company name is Star Exports. I'm based in Agra, India. I'm uploading my product on GlobalLinker. I needed to create the following: product name, summary, description, minimum 80 words, meta title, meta description, meta keywords. Keep the description benefit focused, SEO friendly, and relevant to the buyer. And this is my product name. Now I'll give this information to my AI tool. And you can see in less than like 5 seconds, already I get a response like this. So they've given me a summary, a description. Take note, it's coming from AI, so it doesn't mean it's 100% accurate. Whether it's in the system or you're taking it from an AI platform, you should review it to match it to your this. Even though they're giving this description, it should have technical specifications, which is missing right now. So you should be adding that and giving that as a part of your specifications when you want it to get generated with AI. Because the more technical specifications you give, the more stronger your product description becomes. So you can do that meta title. Now all you have to do is copy and paste it. So you can just copy this and you can paste it in your, you just copy it and then paste it for it. Yep. And then you save the product and it gets added. So that's simple, where you can actually, complete content. Now, other things like SKU, stock. So while your product information asks for many fields over here, you have to, they're optional fields, but optional fields are also sometimes very important. Even though it's not mandatory, it's good to add optional fields because it definitely is adding some value to your catalog somewhere or the other. So while mandatory fields are required, like product type, ITC, HSN is good to have, selling price, all of this information you should have. So I hope this has, okay, somebody has still written some more questions. I'll just look at that. Vinay Kumar is asking, can we have lead from your portal in the way of email or WhatsApp message? So Vinay, whenever there is a lead that is raised, like a buyer inquiry is raised on the platform, an email is sent to the relevant business profiles. So if, somebody has raised a requirement for ABS, for the current requirement, which is there on the platform, which is, I think, ABS conductors. So that will be sent to the electrical and the electronic industry. So it's already sent over there. They are, doing that. Uh, and so we are already sending that by email. We are letting them know about it. And yes, if you have WhatsApp enabled, you would be getting WhatsApp reminders. You have to go to your settings and enable getting WhatsApp reminders so you can get notified about it. Yes. What is the paid amount for paid services of GlobalLinker? I would request you to, there are two types of paid services. One is we help people list their products and services on the platform. So if you have a product catalog, our team helps you list that. That's, I think that's a one-time fee, which we take to help you get listed on the platform and update your catalog. And second is there are these premium services which you can avail of, right? You can do. In that case, you can choose what is the kind of services you're looking for, and you can do that. I'll just it's available over here as well. You can have a look at it, but no, this is not the one. So Vinay Kumar is saying, can we upload our e-catalog at your properties, which can be downloaded? So we don't really have that thing to upload your whole catalog. We actually encourage you to build your own catalog on the platform, which can be accessed by anyone. So the couple of links which I have shared with you, those are the ones which you can actually look at doing. So maybe that's something which you can this. So here is one package. and for looking at our premium features so that you can use the advanced features on GlobalLinker. Oh, sorry, I got the wrong link. So here are our subscription-based features. These are subscription-based features, and you can actually see if these features are adding value to you, and you can subscribe it for 1 year or 2 years, and you can use them. So I hope that answers, Preeti. When I have also answered your question. Sagar is asking when I without show price in GlobalLinker, suddenly my view count stop. Maybe, Sagar, I'm not sure. If you are on an inquiry state, maybe the interest level becomes low if you're not showing the price. So maybe that could be the case that buyers are more interested in seeing the product price along with the product as well. So you can give an indicative price and try that out and see if that's working. Yeah, I think I'm done with everybody's questions. And if there are more questions, we are also past our time. So once, thank you for staying on. And if you all have any more questions, it's fine. Otherwise, then we can end the webinar right now. So anyway, thank you for your time. And if there's any other questions you may have, you can reach out to me and my team at info@seller.globallinker.com, and we will definitely reach out to you. And I wish you all the best. And I hope that this has been a good strategic direction for you, and you're able to take that call. What is the thing you would like to move forward with? And what you have ticked on your notebook, please go ahead and start with that. Wish you a good luck and goodbye.